Happy Tuesday to you, everyone. Happy Tuesday to you, everyone. I hope you're doing well out there today. You know, we humans, like our pets, we thrive on the familiar. That's why moving can be both exciting, can be like a sense of adventure, but can also be incredibly stressful. Yeah, I mean, after all, what do you do with all this stuff? Where's all this stuff going to go? You had a perfectly good spot in your old house, but now you got to move it to your new house, and you're wondering, where am I going to put all of this stuff back here? And then about the time you get it in your house, you start wondering, okay, I think perhaps maybe I need more stuff. My house is kind of empty. Yeah, it's very stressful. And then speaking about stuff, what about your pets? Yeah, what are they going to do? What are you going to do with all their stuff? Where are you going to put their food? Where are you going to store it? Where are you going to prepare their food? Where will they eat? Where will Captain's big bolster bed that he just has to have? Where's that big thing going to go? What about their equipment? What the baskets of leashes and long leads and balls and everything else that we have? And then where are they going to go poop? I haven't even figured that out yet. And then on top of all of that, where are they going to exercise? What are we going to do? Incredibly stressful. Now, again, for some of you, I get it. Buying a house is something that you do for your pets. You literally do. I've been in homes that have tons of acreage. They have a pool in the back with this beach front to it so the dogs can go in and out of the pool. They have an indoor playroom for their dogs. Yeah, they're not like me. I don't have my home to build specifically for my dogs. They're more than welcome to share it with me. But unfortunately, I did not have this particular home that I'm moving into today built for my dogs. So they're just going to have to make out like I'm going to have to make out. And we really have to do that because added on top of the stress, this particular home that we're moving some furniture into today is about half the size of our home in Memphis, Tennessee. Again, making things even more stressful. So what do you do about that? So here's what I did, and here's what I'm going to advise that you do to kind of mitigate some of that stress and just make the whole thing back to being an adventure, back to being exciting and less stressful. Well, first of all, I planned. Yeah, you know me, I'm the consummate planner. I am always perpetually planning. I believe in having plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D. I believe in having fallbacks, redundancies, and I do that. And when we were looking at this particular home and having it built from the ground up, we were able to pick out where are we going to store the dogs' foods? Where will their beds be placed? Where I can, Captain, even though his nails are really, really, really short, they still go click, 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 click on the hardwood because he drags his front paws a little bit. When he lifts, he drags, and they just click and click. So any movement all night long, all I hear is click, 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 click when Captain's moving about. Drives me absolutely crazy, and I can't sleep because I'm a very light sleeper. So where's his bed going to be that I won't hear him? Where will Kira's two Morkies, Dave and Poe, where will they sleep? I'm sure they're going to sleep right next to the bed, but where else do they have beds? Is there a room underneath her desk? Again, so we planned all of this. Now we now know before I offload one stick of furniture, I know exactly where that bed's going that belongs to Captain. I know exactly where the food is going to go. I know exactly where that equipment is going to be and where the beds will be positioned underneath Kira's desk and next to her bed without me tripping over them in the middle of the night. I know all of this. I know where they're going to go potty. I know the trails around here where I can take them for exercise. Wow, so that took a big load off of me. And if you'll notice another thing too, notice there's no Captain. Nope, he's not back there anywhere. No, he's not back there in that mess. Why? I boarded him. I didn't want him to be part of this. Offloading all this furniture in here is going to be a lot of hard work with a lot of open doors, opportunities to just go investigate a new place and suddenly get lost. Yeah, it happens to dogs. It really does. They travel by line of sight. They don't always smell their way back to your home following some breadcrumb trail like Hansel and Gretel. No way. They travel by line of sight. They see an animal, they get interested in something. Next thing you know, they're down this ridge line here, they're up the other ridge line over there, and then they stop and turn around and go, oh my, where am I? Yeah, and now instead of offloading furniture and setting things up in the house, I'm out hunting for Captain, or I'm hunting for two little Morkies. They're all of about 5 pounds. So I suggest you do the same thing. When you're about getting ready to move into a new house, Maybe you want to think about just boarding them, putting them somewhere where you don't have to worry about them. There won't be any problem with them whatsoever. And I got a piece of equipment dangling over here, so I'm going to make that thing go away. You can just not have to worry about them. You don't have to worry about the doors being left open. You don't have to worry about dropping a piece of furniture on them. You don't have to worry about them housebreaking issues that you might have, because again, I've had dogs that were incredibly housebroken, and the second I took them to a new home, oh no, they had to go ahead and just leave a couple of business cards laying around there going, okay, well, seeing how this is a new place, I might as well let everyone else know that this is the new place. I brought many dogs into my household I have adopted that were absolutely thoroughly housebroken by their previous owners, only to find out that in a new home, not the case. Again, so I recommend that you just definitely either board your dogs or leave them with someone till you get moved in. And then once you get moved in, hey, break out a little bit of food before they walk in that front door. Put their bed over there. Let them see something that's familiar, that familiar food, out of those familiar dishes. That bed that I always sleep on in locations that are similar to the other house. And once they have that, they're going to start to settle in to the new home very quickly. And of course, give them a couple days, because anytime we're in a novel environment, we're always, us and our dogs are going to be seeking out the rules of prediction and control. Where is this place? What goes on around here? Where do we eat? How do we eat? Where do we go potty? Yeah, just literally the same thing. I'm asking the same questions, the same darn thing before I move into this new house. Where am I going to do that? Are the bathrooms even ready? I don't even know yet. I haven't even pulled up in the driveway yet. I'm pulled over here in the middle of the woods doing this Facebook Live so I can get it done and give you guys some information before I have to start unloading, before it starts to pour down rain. Okay, so that's what I did. I planned. I know where everything's going to go. Before I take anything out here, I know exactly where it's going to go, and I know exactly when I'm going to get my animals and when I'm going to bring them here, and I know what I'm going to feed them. I know where they're going to sleep, and all of us will get to enjoy the adventure and the excitement instead of being completely and utterly stressed. So I encourage you guys to do the same thing. Okay, time to stretch. Maybe bend over here and touch my toes. Oh, there we go. Because all of that has got to come off. And that's going to happen in about 5 minutes. Wish me luck. All right, guys, I'll see you guys tomorrow. If you're moving anytime soon, rewatch this video. Make sure you plan so you can enjoy it. Nothing enjoyable about that, but what the heck, it's got to get done. And it's not going to unload itself, that's for sure. I found that a long time ago. That doesn't happen. See you guys.